Preparation is necessary for the century of 100 years. In today's century of 100 years, it is essential to prepare for a long and healthy life. Hello, we are living in the century of 100 years now. With advancements in medical technology and improvements in living standards, human life expectancy has increased. Living up to 100 years is no longer surprising. However, more important than simply living longer is living a long life healthily and vibrantly. To live a healthy and long life in the centenarian era. To live a healthy and long life in the centenarian era, we need to prepare ourselves in several ways. Today, let's explore some key preparations for a healthy later life. First, regular exercise. As we age, our muscle strength and flexibility decrease. Therefore, consistent exercise is essential. It's important to choose and regularly perform exercises that suit you, such as walking, swimming, yoga, or stretching every day. Especially, strength training is incredibly beneficial for maintaining bone health and preventing falls. Preparations for a healthy later life. 2. Balanced diet. Maintaining a balanced diet is crucial for preventing chronic diseases and maintaining overall health. It's essential to consume a variety of nutrients, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins. Reducing the intake of processed foods, sugars, and sodium is also recommended. Additionally, do not forget to stay hydrated by consuming plenty of water. 3. Regular health checkups. Early detection and treatment of diseases are vital. Regular health checkups help you monitor your health consistently and receive necessary vaccinations. If you have chronic conditions, managing them regularly is important for maintaining your health. 4th, a positive mindset. Stress is often referred to as the root of all diseases. Maintaining a positive mindset can significantly help alleviate stress and preserve mental health. Engage in activities like hobbies, volunteering, and socializing with friends to create enjoyable moments, and strive to maintain a positive outlook. 5th, maintaining social relationships. As we age, social isolation can have negative effects on health. It is important to regularly interact with family, friends, and neighbors and participate in community activities to maintain social connections. Additionally, meeting new people and forming new relationships is also a beneficial approach. 6th, sufficient sleep. Sufficient sleep is essential for maintaining both physical and mental health. Maintain a regular sleep routine every day and try to get quality sleep. It is beneficial to reduce smartphone use before bed and create a comfortable sleep environment. Finally, lifelong learning. Learning new things and mastering them helps maintain brain health. Practice lifelong learning in various ways, such as reading books, attending lectures, or starting new hobbies. You also mentioned doing exercises while lying in bed after waking up. But this part is not included, as it seems to be an additional note rather than part of the main text. Specific actions are necessary for this project. Upon waking, please brush your teeth thoroughly and drink a glass of warm water. Never skip breakfast, and it is recommended to eat a lot of vegetables. Egg frying is a must, so please have 2 eggs. Additionally, drink a glass of soy milk 30 minutes later. Do not miss any meals, and make sure to include onions and cucumbers in your diet. Onions are effective in clearing blood clots, and cucumbers help eliminate waste from your intestines. Consume protein more than 3 times a week as you age. Poultry like duck and black pig front leg are excellent choices among meats because they contain unsaturated fatty acids. It's best to consume them in a stew. Avoid grilling or stir-frying. Adding fish is also a good option. Avoid meats high in saturated fats as much as possible. E.g., beef, pork, chicken. A family diet is crucial for protecting the health of the entire family. It's extremely important, even just knowing and practicing. This can help you enter the centenarian age in good health. Dementia is not necessarily a disease caused by aging. It can also be linked to inadequate hydration. Our body's immune system functions unless there is a lack of essential resources. When our body lacks water, it starts to reduce water supply to less vital parts. This often begins in people's 30s, where hydration habits start to decline. By the 40s to 50s, many people further reduce their water intake. The impact of dehydration on aging. If our body runs low on water, which part of it ages first? The skin typically starts aging first. Although dry skin doesn't necessarily lead to death, it signifies the beginning of aging. If water scarcity persists, where does the body reduce supply next? It impacts the organs. This stage corresponds to the 50s to 60s. Consequently, various health issues arise as time progresses. Ultimately, when we don't have enough water, our brain doesn't receive the the proper water supply, and it starts to suffer. Therefore, among the diseases affecting seniors, brain-related conditions are the most prevalent. The skin is the first to age, not because dry skin can be fatal, but because it is the first to show signs of aging. If water is still insufficient, the body will reduce supply to other organs next. This typically affects people between the ages of 50 and 60. Consequently, various health issues arise as time passes. Of course, organs have been used extensively over time. Ultimately, when we lack water, our brain doesn't receive the proper water supply, and it starts to suffer. As a result, when people become seniors, brain-related conditions are among the most common diseases. Lack of water is said to be the origin of many diseases. And conversely, drinking enough water can naturally cure about 80% of illnesses. Proper hydration can also help prevent or delay dementia. The problem arises when people struggle to drink water, as seen in elderly individuals who claim they cannot even take a sip. In the past, some elderly people couldn't drink water at all. Saying it forms lumps in their throat. When people die of old age, it often occurs when the body has little remaining fluid and no longer has the quantum fluctuations that sustain life. Therefore, it is crucial to develop the habit of drinking water frequently. Health and lifestyle. All health and disease are about 90% related to dietary habits and lifestyle. And even genetic diseases can be improved through habits. Simply drinking water at room temperature can make our bodies unexpectedly healthy. Cold water depresses body temperature, and for each degree of body temperature dropped, immunity decreases by 30%, and basal metabolic rate decreases by 12%. Cold water negatively affects digestion, blood circulation, and the activation of enzymes. Furthermore, it enhances oxidation within the body, promoting aging. Cancer cells and body temperature. Cancer cells are activated in low-temperature environments, and are less active in high-temperature settings. When we become ill, our body heats up intensely. The reason for this fever is the body's innate ability to fight off pathogens by raising its temperature to kill or expel them. When the body becomes warm, it naturally reduces the need to stockpile fat, leading to better management of food intake and fat reserves within the body. Please note that while body temperature does play a role in immune function and metabolism, the specific effects of temperature changes on these processes can vary significantly among individuals. Additionally, the relationship between cold water, body temperature, and cancer cell activity is complex and should be approached with caution, as scientific evidence on these topics is nuanced. If you are concerned about health issues, it is always advisable to consult a healthcare professional. To improve health, it's recommended to cool down bottled or purified water stored in the refrigerator before consuming it. However, if you feel like giving up on life, drinking cold water frequently might expedite that process. When waking up in the morning, it's advisable to prefer warm water or warm salt tea over cold water. Embracing healthier habits for a long life. Living a long and healthy life is not just about longevity, it's about maintaining good health throughout your life. Therefore, making small lifestyle changes starting today can be essential for preparing for a healthier century. We hope this helps you embark on your journey towards a healthier life.